Hi, is that you constantly screaming at any mention of your sports team or actually seeing anything of them in the news? You might be something called a Raiders fan. My name is Jake, and I've been struggling with with this disease, and it sucks. There's no cure. There's no cure. You're hopeless. You're done for. There's nothing left. Hi everybody, welcome back to my diary. Oh my gosh, I'm just so quirky. Maybe this is what I get for supporting a team out of spite. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm a Raiders fan, and it sucks. It's not fun. Don't be a Raiders fan. Just don't. Just don't. Just don't. And I've been a Raiders fan for the past 8 years now, and yeah, it's nothing's good come out of it. I started to support the Raiders when they first came to my state, back in announced that back in 2018 or something like that. It was something, I don't know. It was a long time ago, and I decided to support them also because they were rivals with my friend's team, and despite my friend, I did it. Yeah, no. Now, before 2021, the Raiders were a fine organization. We were getting better, especially with Derek Carr, who is probably the most. I feel bad for the dude. Like he could have had such a great potential, honestly, but we just kind of screwed him over completely. But we were up on the rise. We were doing well, you know. I mean, we had Derek Carr, we had John Gruden as our head coach. Everything was going good till 2021, and since 2021 is. That's when the John Gruden files came out. And yeah, John Gruden was just saying a bunch of I don't know, homophobic type stuff and whatnot. And let's remember what happened the year before, the Summer of Love with, BLM and all that. PC being politically correct was all the rage. So anybody saying that stuff, no matter how long ago it was, you were going to get canceled no matter what. And John Gruden was basically forced out of his position and had to step down. And it actually wasn't that bad at first. Now, no matter how you feel the John Gruden files, there's nothing we can do about it now, so we just have to go in the future with it. But with our interim head coach, Rich Bisaccia, he was an amazing coach. He actually took us to the playoffs that year. We didn't win, but hey, we went to the playoffs. It was looking amazing. I was actually kind of happy to be a Raiders fan, right? We weren't doing too good, but then we have Rich Bisaccia, a good coach. Clearly, the players liked him. We should keep this guy around. We didn't keep these guys around. We didn't keep Rich Bisaccia around. Why? I don't know. I don't know why we didn't, but we just didn't. We just didn't. Why? Because we suck. We're the most horribly run franchise. Be a Raiders fan. Be a Raiders fan. No, I'm playing the oppression Olympics right now. Being a Raiders fan sucks. Okay, we are the worst ran organization in the NFL, in any sports league. I don't care what you say. We are. I will die on this hill, damn it. So, when it came time to, maybe let's hire Rich Bisaccia. No, we didn't. We didn't at all. We didn't. And instead, we decided to hire Josh McDaniels, for some reason. Now, Josh McDaniels isn't that bad of a head coach. I mean, he did fine in Denver, and he's a great offensive coordinator. I mean, clearly. I mean, he did great with Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. And yes, it is Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, but still, anybody on that roster, anybody on that coaching staff is still a great coach. So there was a lot of hate around that, I remember at the time, but I was more optimistic than such. I was like, this can't be that bad. It was that bad. We're just going to describe how awful he was as a head coach. He traded away Derek Carr for some reason. I mean, he had hatred for anybody who wasn't a Patriot. Tried to get the Patriots back. Decided to trade for Jimmy Garoppolo, of all people, which Jimmy Garoppolo is not a good quarterback. I mean, he's a great quarterback. He was a great quarterback for the Kyle Shanahan system quarterbacks, right? But still, it's Kyle Shanahan. He's an offensive genius. Josh McDaniels is not. He's just not. We traded away basically everybody. Tried to get back everybody. We tried to get Jacoby Myers. Why? We had Chandler Jones. I mean, that was good until Chandler Jones decided to go off the rails. I mean, where is he? Is he okay? Actually, is Chandler Jones okay? I've not seen that man since 2022 after that insane touchdown. I mean, this man has to be the most hated person within all of Raiders history. I mean, he was horrible. He was a horrible coach. Didn't take responsibility. Didn't know how to coach. Couldn't put a game plan together for anything. The players hated. I mean, the players literally had freaking meetings about this guy to get rid of this guy. They did not nobody liked this man. I don't know what bright idea who even cares about his name? Davis decided to hire this man. I don't know why he hires these people. Why? What makes you think that hiring this guy and not getting rid of this guy in the first season was a good thing? Why? Why? So yeah, all of 2022, I just did not watch the Raiders season. And then when it got announced that, he'd be staying for 2023 for some reason. Again, I didn't watch anything until 2023. until he was fired. He's fired on Halloween night. Yeah. I usually don't hate on people. I hate on people's downfalls, but I celebrated this so hard. It didn't help that was also like my freshman year of high school, and also my first breakup was in that same month, so I was not doing too well. But hey, we fired McDaniels, so it was amazing. So once we fired McDaniels, the Raiders decided to take a look at their history to see how could they improve, and they decided to keep their interim head coach, Antonio Pierce. Now, I had no idea who Antonio Pierce was. I'm going to be honest. I don't know who AD was. AP. I don't know who AP was at this time. But yeah, I mean, the players liked him. So that would have must have been good. And the Raiders actually had to learn from something in the past, which they don't do before, and decided to keep this guy. Okay, yeah, I was fine with that. I got to be honest. I was fine with that. And yeah, it didn't turn out to be the best head coach in the world. Kind of no surprise. But yeah, I mean, I was fine with it. Right? And eventually, he didn't win anything. Are we surprised? I'm going insane. I am going insane right now. Only if the refs did not screw us over in that game against the Bengals in 2021. Like, seriously, that's the downfall of this is the ref. So they get rid of AP, whatever. I mean, the amount of players that were, traded for, released, traded back, whatever. But hey, I mean, we have Max Crosby, we had Robert Spillane, but yeah, we traded him for some reason, and it's not like he did anything good, not like he went to the Super Bowl this year or anything. But yeah, we were trading away these guys, and I just didn't really understand any of it. But like, hey, we have Max Crosby. That's literally all their hype was. It's like, well, at least we have Max Crosby. We don't even have a quarterback. I love Max Crosby. That is my goat. That is my guy. But he can't win a Super Bowl by himself. Let's be honest, guys. I mean, he's an incredible guy, but he's not winning a Super Bowl by him. So who do we decide to hire for the 2025 head coach? Pete Carroll. Who we get as the offense coordinator? Chip Kelly. Who made this decision? Pete Carroll was retired. He is out of his prime, dude. He was a good coach. He's not a good coach anymore. Why did we get him out of retirement and we only have him for a 3-year contract? I mean, he's gonna be 80 by the time that goes up. What's the point of keeping him around anymore? Seriously. And Chip Kelly, I don't even know if that's the right guy. I don't really care anymore. He's not a good offense coordinator. Oh, he won with Ohio State. That Ohio State team was stacked to the brim, okay? I watched them play in person at the Rose Bowl. That freaking team was insane. Anybody could win with that team. Josh McDaniels could win with that damn team, okay? And he gets paid the highest paid freaking offensive coordinator in the league. For what? For he sucked in the NFL before, went to college, was good in college, like any NFL rejected coach has ever done, and they weren't good in the NFL. Are we surprised? And we decided we hire. Why? So yeah, needless to say, I boycotted this season. I was not gonna watch the Raiders because why? Why would I watch them? Why did we hire Pete Carroll? It makes no sense. Why did we hire Chip Kelly? Why did we do this stuff? And the cherry on top, we decided to trade for Geno Smith and Tyler Lockett. Listen, I love Tyler Lockett. He's an amazing receiver. He's a bit old, a bit out of his prime, but hey, whatever. But Geno Smith. What? Now, when Geno Smith, came into play, I was like, whatever. We beat the Patriots. That was good, but that was like our only win of the damn season. And I have no idea how Geno Smith made it past week 3 starting. We drafted 2 quarterbacks in the draft, and we didn't start any of them. We were going to draft Fernando Mendoza this year. So what are these poor quarterbacks doing? They literally did nothing. We had the most valuable defensive player on our team as our quarterback. I mean, he was throwing more freaking picks than he was actual completed passes, right? And we don't decide to put in one of our rookies. The rookies can't do worse than Geno Smith. Let's be honest. How did Geno Smith start the entire year? How did Geno Smith start the entire year? How? This might have been the worst season of Raiders football I've ever watched, and I've seen some bad stuff. But just the decisions that are made. We fired Chip Kelly halfway through the season. Why did we even hire him in the first place? We decided to get rid of Pete Carroll. Again, why did we even hire him in the first place? Nobody ever decided to bench Geno Smith, and apparently all this was because of Tom Brady, because Tom Brady apparently made decisions. Why are we letting Tom Brady make decisions? Huh? He's a quarterback, not a coach. Why are we letting him making these freaking decisions? And then I'm just, it was just horrible. It was just horrible, right? I am depressed. I am sad. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. My whole year was ruined. Like, goodness gracious, dude. Like, what are we doing, bro? I literally hate this organization, but it's looking better. I mean, we hired Clint Kubiak. He's a pretty good offense coordinator, except for what happened within the Super Bowl. But other than that, he seems like a good coordinator. We're gonna get Fernando Mendoza, hopefully. Watch, we're not gonna get Fernando Mendoza. Watch us not get him. I swear. And then like we're trading away Max Crosby, which what am I gonna do without my boy? What am I gonna do without my boy? Like, Max Crosby is the Derek Carr of this generation. He is somebody with insane potential. This man is insane, but yet we ruined it because Mark Davis does not know how to run a freaking franchise. Derek Carr could have been this might sound crazy. Derek Carr could have been a Hall of Famer. Derek Carr had the ability to be a Hall of Famer, yet we screwed him over. He has the ability to be a Hall of Famer, but we screwed him over. Now he's gonna go to the Baltimore Ravens, and he's not gonna win a Super Bowl there or with Dallas. I wish him the best, but seriously, I feel bad. I feel bad for this guy. He deserves a Super Bowl. He deserves a Super Bowl. He like plays 98% of snaps, defensive snaps. He had like 100-game streak of like not of playing, something crazy like that. Maybe not 100 games, but it was a lot. He deserves a Super Bowl. But yeah, he doesn't. He's not gonna get one. It sucks. Like, Mark Davis, sell the team, please. You don't know how to run it. Just stop. Just sell the team, please. Just stop. I hate being a Raiders fan. Please tell me someone else to support. I need some help.